The 7.1% GDP growth for the Philippines for the third quarter surprised economic experts from other countries. The country has proven that with leadership by example, which President Aquino did, rallied our people to achieve what seemed impossible. Now the challenge is to sustain it for the rest of 2012. And joining us tonight is NEDA Deputy Director General Emmanuel Esguerra. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Sir, the 7.1% GDP growth for the for the third quarter, is this sustainable for the fourth quarter? What could slow down the growth?
Basically, we think that with the 7.1% growth in the third quarter and so target of 5 to 6% for the year, with a 6.5% growth for the first 9 months, we can easily surpass that target.
So you're confident that this early, the overall growth projected for 2012 will hit 6.5%?
That's certainly possible.
And so the consumer spending was a big factor for the growth. How significant is the contribution of the OFWs and consumer spending? The projected remittances for 2012 is $24 billion. How big of an impact will it make on consumer spending?
Well, it has always had a significant impact on consumer spending. OFW remittances contributed 4.2% or grew rather by 4.2% in the third quarter.
So with regards to the appreciation of the peso, at what level will the exchange rate of the dollar to the peso settle? 40 or less than to $1? And what impact will it have, especially on our exporters and even our OFWs?
Well, it's hard to give a specific number about where it's going to settle. The observation, though, is that at the rate that it's going, it threatens our competitiveness, and of course, it reduces the purchasing power of the OFW's income.
So,
and it could have a because of the negative impact on exports, it could possibly have adverse effects on employment.
So, but isn't the appreciation of the peso actually good, or meaning that the power of the peso is getting stronger compared to the dollar?
Well, you have to. It's a double-edged thing.
Yes.
The appreciation of the peso certainly, in a way, reflects the country's good macro fundamentals. But beyond a certain point, if the appreciation is not stemmed at this time, then I think the negative effects, the adverse effects, could possibly offset whatever positive effects there.
So in this aspect, so where's the middle ground? If it goes lower than 40, it's bad. If it goes over a certain mark like 50, that's bad. So where do we see a middle point in this?
I think the idea is to prevent volatility in the peso, and as much as possible to keep it stable and keep it at a rate that will make our exports competitive and will not too adversely affect the purchasing power of OFWs.
So moving on to government spending, especially on major infrastructure projects, will this continue? The NEDA board chaired by the president says approve the 11 projects. Will this contribute further in construction?
I would think so. Many of these projects are infrastructure, and therefore, as many of these projects, in fact, gain headway, we hope that the demand for dollars that they will cause will somehow also tend to stem the tide of the peso appreciation.
So are the benefits of growth equitably distributed all over the country?
I don't think we can say that for now. We need to do a better job of ensuring that the growth is well shared, and in order to do that, growth must be more employment generating, and that is the reason why we hope that this growth momentum can be sustained.
So now looking at the boom in construction, our economy is growing, but are the numbers providing the benefits of inclusive growth, especially for the marginalized sectors of?
Well, construction will provide jobs, but the types of jobs that construction will provide in a way will be time bound, and they're also intermittent. So there is a need for the other kinds of industries to pick up, not just construction. Manufacturing in particular provides or holds that potential for increasing jobs that are more stable.
So which types of sectors needed a boost for the marginalized sector to actually benefit from the growth that we are seeing right now?
Well, agriculture is still a large employer of our labor force, and increasing agricultural productivity should still be an important part of the agenda, and especially strengthening linkages between agriculture and industry in terms of developing the agro-based industries.
Okay, on that note, thank you very much for joining us tonight. That was NEDA Deputy Director General Emmanuel Esguerra. Thank you, sir.